Okay, now we should be good.
Yay.
Because someone was recording and not streaming.
Oh, press the right damn button, nerd.
Right.
Just press the damn button, nerd.
Sorry about that.
Hey, there we go. I'm here now. Hey, Paul. Good morning.
I hope it's cooler in frickin' the UK and England there.
Oh
than it
my
is here.
gosh, I know, right?
Dude, we're in a heat wave, bro.
Oh, God,
It's
hell.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, you get we got to pull that soundbite somewhere.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. First off, thank you, Paul and Martin, for tolerating our
Yes,
elementary ass frickin' humor, like our low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
We can't help ourselves.
But if we don't make a Tuesday reference, then
What are we doing?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I think they get us.
Yeah.
What's up, Jedi? Hey, Mojo!
Mojo?
Mojo.
Let's go, bro.
Mojo said we're his only source of Raiders information.
Uh-oh.
You may have come to the wrong place.
Sorry about that.
How about this? There's 90 people associated with the team that just got put out on the field. 88 of them can lick my whole butthole.
All right, welcome to this episode number 419 of Raiders Fan Radio.
What's up, guys? It's Richie Incognito, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm here at Raiders Fan Radio. Let's go, Raiders. Woo!
Hey, it's Mike Garofalo, NFL Network here in the home office, and you are listening to the Raiders Fan Radio podcast, taking that lighter journey into the dark side with Murf, Swag Jeff, and Michelle. She's got great hair. It's a little pink, it's a little purple, whatever it is. I'll tell you what, if I could grow it, I would sign up for that color today. So listen to her and the entire crew as they give you all the information on the Raiders on the podcast that benefits the One Nation Foundation. It's a great cause. It's a great pod. Tune in, turn it up. Here it comes. All that Raiders info and takes coming at you right now.
Jackpot, baby. Raiders Fan Radio.
Oakland, LA, Oakland, Vegas, Raider Nation, wherever, forever. You got your old Uncle Mosh and Raiders Fan Radio from Murf's Man Cave, taking a lighter journey into the dark side. Sit back, put your feet up, pop a top, and enjoy the ride. Here we go!
Look left, look right, Kolesnikov, a leaping pass, touchdown!
We miss you, we love you, and we'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby. Way up the middle, intercepted Filipiano at the 50, high running down. Oakland football, and I think Oakland victory. The Oakland Raiders have scored on the most zany, unbelievable, absolutely impossible dream of a play.
Well, I love this team. I think this team can win. I think this team can win.
You are listening live to Raiders Fan Radio. Take it away, guys.
Why? Thank you, Raider Nation. What is up? We appreciate you joining us live for this episode number 419 of Raiders Fan Radio as we coming to you live from Murf's Fan Cave. And oh my gosh, y'all are whoops, the wrong one. Wait, there it is.
Hey, yo!
Oh my gosh, y'all are making it rain in the freaking chat room already. So for those of you that are new to the program, my name is Murf, and so hence the name Murf Fan Cave. But we do this flagship show, Raiders Fan Radio. We're doing it on a Tuesday night, Tuesday, which is going to be the new home of this said flagship show. So we appreciate you joining us live tonight. And there's a multitude of ways you can stay in touch with this show, because this show is best when it's conversational and interactive. And you can send us an email at what is it?
Show.
Thank you. Yes. Show, that is SHOW at RaidersFanRadio.com. You can call the show at 909-345-3346. That is 909-345-3346. Or you can jump into the chat room with the most amazing chat room there is in all of sports. I'm not even talking about football. I'm not even talking about the Raiders.
Dude, for real,
In
though.
all of sports, the RFR community that joins us every week, y'all are absolutely incredible. Tonight we are raising money for our nonprofit, which is the One Nation Foundation, and we're giving all that money away to Raiders-related charities. And right out of the gate already, we've got Hooligan in there dropping $100 donation.
Wow.
Says nobody likes a good Donnybrook like Phil Villapiano and yours truly, Hooligan. Yoshi is in there becoming a member. He's now been a member for 34 months. Ooh. Then he drops 10 free memberships on the people in the chat, then drops $100 bill in there, and then Raider Ryan has now been a member for 23 months.
That's unbelievable, man. That's absolutely incredible. And then before the show even started, Pontus donated $30 and CPA Joel donated $150.
Oh my
I'll tell you right
gosh.
now, we are already over $400 and the show is what, 6 minutes old?
Oh my gosh, man.
Holy cow, man. This is going to be incredible. This is going to be an awesome night for the One Nation Foundation. And I'll go ahead and just tell you, there's going to be awesome other prizes other than this amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let me go ahead and turn it over to my best friend and yours. He's the man that adorns the northern corner of the Murph's Fan Cave studio. Give it up for Swag Jeff.
It's started and profile.
What up, Swaggo?
Oh my gosh, man. I was fired up for the show, and now I'm even more fired up because the One Nation Foundation is flourishing tonight, man. So, yeah, so much respect to all of those of you that are in the building, in the chat right now. Like Murph said, the best chat room in all of Raider Nation and the world and everywhere else as far as our opinion goes. But yeah, we're raffling off this signed Phil Villapiano jersey tonight. It's got amazing inscriptions. It's got, oh my gosh, bro.
Really
you know what?
That is a badass signature.
It was
filled in on that.
It was so nice. I got one.
Oh.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got one. So I got one at the house too. Just
hold
for
it up
Swag
and tell
Jeff.
them what it for the audio podcast listeners.
Yeah. So
on
for the
any
audio podcast
service that you want to check us out. We got an audio podcast.
There you go. Absolutely. And if you're listening on the audio, you probably missed out on this jersey because you're listening on the audio, because YouTube is where it's at, and that's where you want to be because every $10 super chat or direct donation goes to the One Nation Foundation, and it gives you that many poker chips. So
and that thing is inscribed "Just Win Baby" on the 1 and 41
on the one. Yep.
And then it's got Phil Villapiano on the 4. And does it say like Super Bowl
11 on
Super
it?
Bowl
Yeah.
11? Oh,
Yeah, it's absolutely
That's
incredible,
awesome.
man.
That's a
I
good
love
jersey.
this thing. It's a good jersey, bro. And so, so I'm super fired up to give this to you, Raider Nation. And we have some other amazing prizes. We've got a Stanley Cup, like I'm drinking from right now. So we're going to be giving that away. We've got
Different one
hats
than
and... Or if you want this one,
unless they want yours.
if you like my shit, then hey, get you some,
Gross.
bro. Yeah, So man, but yeah.
But we
so
are
we've
going to give away, now that we have such a hot start, we're giving away more autograph stuff tonight.
more autograph stuff tonight. So definitely
Maybe,
stay tuned for that.
Maybe a freaking NFL MVP from 2002. Anybody?
Hello.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So keep those donations coming, man. We're off to maybe the best start we've ever had on the Summer of
Maybe,
Swag,
and
man.
especially
with Big Mike Raider jumping in there with a $20 donation. Says, have a great show, you guys, with a $20 donation. So 2 poker chips go to you, my friend. You are poker chip number 5, Big Mike. And yeah, man, this is awesome, man. We're at $450 to start the night.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on,
That's
man.
what I'm
so,
talking about.
Absolutely. So, Murph, we don't do this show alone.
Hell no. Class it up around
we
here.
got to, man. We got to. So, sitting across from me is the one and only, the lovely Michelle Swag.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Man, talk about an incredible start. Like, we're not even hardly 15 minutes in. This is going to be a big show.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one.
Exciting.
Oh, nothing brings them out like Phil Villapiano. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Like, absolutely, yeah. So no, we're very happy to give away these autographed items. So this show tonight, the reason we're able to do this is that we're sponsored by a handful of folks. Shout out our buddy at Silver and Black Collectibles, our buddy Alex, who helps provide a lot of the merch that we get around here.
Yep.
For the Summer of Swag, and so we appreciate Alex at Silver and Black Collectibles, and we thank the good folks at FanDuel. We thank the good folks at FanDuel and the Believe Network, because without those advertising dollars, we're not able to generate as much money for the Raiders-related charities. And so it ain't about us, man. It's about growing the foundation. The foundation has done some really, not to pat ourselves on the back because it's based on your generosity. We're just the vessel. But the foundation's done some cool stuff this year. We already kicked it off by giving $4,000 to the folks at Raider Dad, our biggest donation yet ever to Raider Dad. And if you want to see your money in action, come and join us August 27th. At Allegiant Stadium in the parking lot, Lot J. Josh and the good folks at Raider Dad are taking underprivileged kids to Raider games. And I don't know what their goal is this year, but it's usually like 50 plus kids and their families. So it's not even just the kids, it's their parental figures as well that will be out there. And you'll see not only the kids being provided for with game tickets, but they get a full tailgate experience. They get food. They're getting jerseys. They get giveaways. They get, a ton of stuff out there. There's even some stuff out there for the adults once in a while. Shout out Happy Dad and Woods and Whiskey.
Yeah.
There you go. Come on, man.
Like, it's a party, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a very family-friendly, very family-oriented event, but it is fun for the adults as well. And like one of the things that we get such a big kick out of is that, yes, it's 100% hyper-focused on the children, but it also is very cool for the parents because these parents don't have the ability to provide those things for their kids. So you just see the amount of pride on their faces and the expressions and the joy that watching your kid experience that, like, it brings us joy as parents and as providers. And so it's just a really special event. We can't thank them enough. Our buddy Jay at Jay's Gourmet, like, we get to see him and he cooks up such amazing, his sausage sandwiches.
Ooh.
God dang, those things are
that's
good,
so
man.
good, man.
So freaking good.
So freaking good.
Wash that down with a Happy Dad. Like, man. Anyway, so join us out there August 27th. And so again, even if you can't support the show monetarily, like so many of these kind folks have already done, we just ask for a like, ask for subscribe, a thumbs up, subscribe to the podcast. Anything that you can do will help this show raise money because of the good folks at FanDuel. So thank you all very, very much. Your generosity is unmatched, and I'm not going to go on and on and say it all night long. I'm just going to say it once here at the top of the show. Just know this, that we know where this comes from. We acknowledge it. We bring it up to everybody we ever donate to. We let them know that it's the listeners and the supporters of Raiders Fan Radio. We're just the three schmucks with microphones. You guys are the ones that are giving that, and we cannot thank you enough for not only giving to these charities, but trusting us with your generosity. So thank you guys so very, very much.
Yep.
Give it up for the chat room there.
Yep, 100%, man. Yeah, Joe Rowe in the chat with a $5 donation to the One Nation Foundation. And I got your other $5 there, Joe Rowe. So you will get a poker chip as well, man. For sure. And then Raider Ryan says, just went to Seahawks training camp for my son's birthday. We live in Washington, and being around the Hawks fans, especially after winning the Super Bowl, was crazy, but it was a very mellow time, not like us. With a $20 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Thank you.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Salvo Zen.
That's kind of funny, though. You would think that, like, you just won the Super Bowl. Like, what's the...
Be hype, bro.
Nice.
Shit, we won 3 games. We're going to be going ape shit in our freaking thing. You know
doubt,
what I mean?
bro. No doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And Salvo Zen in there says, I'm not drunk. You're drunk. This is for that... Dill Villapiano's New Jersey Hooba Stank with the $10 donation to the One Nation Foundation. So respect Salvo's in for sure.
That's awesome, man.
Yep,
That's
100%. We're almost at $500 already.
That's killer.
Come on, man.
Thank
So
you,
yeah,
guys.
keep these
Thank
donations rolling in, man. We may have like an all-timer kind of night.
We might.
And,
shoot.
and Justin
Yes,
Marmon.
we will.
Yeah, we will,
Yes,
because
we
Justin
will.
Marmon just says he said, I want Jeff's cup.
It's yours.
Thanks everyone for supporting the One Nation Foundation. I want Jeff's cup with a $100 donation to the One Nation Foundation. Holy cow, man.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, brother. Okay. Once you're done, you know what? I'm not kidding. When you're done drinking whatever is
Oh no!
whatever's in there, I'm gonna box it up and I'm gonna send it to Justin.
No.
He can have it.
Is there water you're drinking there? Because
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Don't worry about what's
no,
in
you're
here.
not.
We'll find it on
Yeah,
eBay.
yeah. We'll just
once
say
Justin
that
gets
it rhymes with pie goon.
What?
High noon.
Oh,
What? I was trying to think of something that
How
rhymed.
many high noons?
Oh
have we
my
had?
gosh.
oh my gosh, and
Oh
Yoshi.
goodness! Oh my!
All right, you take over for a second. I got chips
Yeah,
to make.
Michelle, this is going to be the Murf and Michelle show for a minute here, as Swaggo is counting up chips. So Yoshi in there with a $50 donation. Thank you, Yoshi. My gosh, man. Yeah. So we got not only the Phil Villa piano, but we've got the Rich Gannon jersey. We're going to give that away when Swag gets caught up. We'll show you guys what that looks like. And then we've got other stuff too. I've got just like, they're not signed, but I've got like a Mac jersey over there, a car jersey over there. We've got footballs. We all kinds of stuff. We're going to hook you guys up. You hook up the foundation.
Gosh.
We hook you up with a lot of merch. So appreciate you guys so very much. All right. So Michelle, so let's go ahead and we'll just kind of jump into a topic while Jeff's getting caught up there.
Oh, do you want me to do 419?
Oh yeah.
Episode number?
If you're ready to,
I can pause for a second. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go
Hey,
do
so
419.
so each and every week we take a significant moment within Raider Nation related back to the episode number, and this one is 419, and we're going back for this one, bud.
How far are you going back?
Kind of far back.
And it goes a little something like this.
Oh my!
Holy
goodness.
cow, man! Oh my gosh! All right. We got work to do here, but hey, man.
I want to shout out what he said. Because
Yeah,
this
please
is
do.
amazing.
Please do.
Because this is from one of my favorite movies. He says, "I will splash the chips whenever I want," which is a line from the movie Rounders, and it's John Malkovich throwing out this insane Russian accent, and he goes, "I will splash the chips whenever I fucking want." And I can't even do it. I can't do it like Malkovich, but it's so funny, man. That's a great line in there. So thank you, Hooligan. My God.
No doubt.
Wow. Holy shit. My gosh. So
That
yeah,
was
so
unbelievable.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
so-
tell you too. So not only Raider Dad, where we already get our Raider Dad donation, everything coming in tonight. It's going to go to Bolitnikovs. Our goal is to raise 12 grand. Like that's our goal to
We're
raise
on
for
our way.
Bolitnikov, and we are well on our way. And so thank you guys so very, very much as they are taking in young women at risk of domestic violence, substance abuse, human trafficking, giving them safe spaces, rehabilitative services, literally doing the Lord's work. And so that's where your money's going to go. And we're going to see you out there October 13th, 16th, 17th, somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
We'll be out there for the Bolitnikov annual dinner. So it's the Crab Fest, and normally it's at a casino. Well, it was back in at the Marriott in Dublin back in the day. But like since the Raiders have been in Vegas, it's been at the Paris Casino, and it's also been at the Westgate. Those are the two places that it's been. This year, it's at Allegiant Stadium.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna be
buddy.
badass.
That's
man.
going to be the best one
The
ever.
backdrop, and we get to podcast every Bolitnikov event. And so we get the podcast live from Allegiant Stadium inside, not like being out in the damn parking lot. That'll tell you.
That's crazy.
That's fucking bananas. I can't wait to talk to I got to talk to Angela. I got to hit her up. How cool would it be to have like the field behind us, like be on like out on a whatever. I don't know where it's going to go. We'll find out. But that's where the thing is this year. And so that's going to be amazing. And so anyways, we're going to present a check, hopefully for 12 grand to the Bolitnikovs based on, again, on your generosity. All right, Michelle, I got a question for you.
Okay.
So have you been watching the new quarterback show on Netflix?
No.
Okay. I'll give you my take on it so far. So
Okay.
it's I always look for like the Raider connections, right? Like
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
look for like when the quarterbacks that are featured have not, like, they're not Raiders, right? It wasn't like Geno Smith on there. It's Baker Mayfield, it's Jaden Daniels, it's Cam Ward, and Joe Flacco. Okay, so those are the 4 guys. Okay. Well, there's 3 Raider connections that showed up on there. One of them was they were doing a little bit of a retrospective on Baker before getting to Tampa Bay. And one of the things they covered was when he joined the Rams. Yeah. Literally, they say in the thing, McVay joked around that he was there for 10 minutes and beat the Raiders. And I'm just like, oh, like that was rough. But then also too, like, and I don't want to pull us into the doldrums here, but like, but just to bring it, it's like, this was a good reminder to me of what last year was like. As excited as we are about things are now. So we beat the Titans. We beat Cam Ward and the Titans. Right. Okay. Then they went on to win 2 more games. Thank God. So we didn't screw up the draft. True. But I forgot the Commanders and Marcus Mariota beat us 41-24 last year. And they totally went because Jaden Daniels was on the bench.
Yep. Right, that's right.
And so they went and they highlighted that part. And Michelle, and I was just like, so like, yeah, okay, we beat the Titans, but it almost fucked up the draft. But then it was like these other 2 games that they referenced. And I'm like, damn, y'all, it's been rough. So anybody that wants to bring up like, maybe are we being a little over optimistic now? No, this is why, because that is where we were coming from over the past couple of years.
You're saying you didn't want to take us into the doldrums, bro. We were in it. We were in the you weren't taking us there. We were there like that. It's been bad. Like, this is like, we're clinging to the rope, so hanging off the cliff, just looking for something hopeful. And so I can't wait till we are the highlight reel.
Come on,
I want to see footage of us crushing other teams instead of being the team that every time you see something and it's a team
we're the butt of the joke.
We are
100%.
Every time.
Yeah. When you
have you seen it? Have you started watching Netflix or
not the new one? No. I've started watching the new one, but yeah, you're right.
You're too busy catching up on reruns of New Girl.
Hey, I love that show. I love that damn show. But seriously, like, we have been the butt of so many jokes over the course of the last, Mariota beating us 41-24, Jeff Saturday coming in, like Baker Mayfield being at the freaking, being with the Rams for 20 minutes and coming in and beating us. Like, there's so many of those that have happened over the course of the last few years. Like, yeah, when is it our time? When is it our time for sure?
Absolutely.
So oh my gosh.
Goodness.
So holy cow.
What the hell, man?
So Wyoming Raider just jumped in there, says, you know what? It's a great cause, great show, and Phil's jersey would look amazing on my wall next to his football with a $100 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Woo! Thank you, Wyo.
Unbelievable. Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys, we're almost at $900 for the night. We're almost at $900 for the night, and we're at the top of the show, Raider Nation. So holy cow, man!
That is
unbelievable,
man.
bro. I'm gonna have to pull out. I gotta get more chips.
Okay,
I'm going to bring you chips. I have some.
Yeah, holy cow!
Do you got some, or do I need to go run upstairs and grab?
Well, I got one more sleeve right here.
Okay,
and I
go run upstairs. I got a ton of poker chips upstairs. Right here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
You practice at home. He's up there practicing.
Yeah. I'm just up there just workshopping.
Pushing him to the middle.
Hey, manifestation, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, there you go.
Real quick, this is a little bit somber, and then let's hit a break here, Jeff. I don't know, but is Raider Ryan says, the dark, I know, rest in peace, Robert Pena. Yeah. When Yoshi gifted memberships, it renewed and his name popped up. Did Robert Pena pass away?
Oh, no.
Robert Pena was a stalwart in our chat room. Was there a lot? I did not know that until just now. If that's the case, like, oh my gosh, it sure is. Oh gosh.
Oh, that breaks my heart, man.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh man.
Oh
wow.
No.
Yeah. Gosh, rest in peace and much prayers and love to the family and friends and those left behind. And like, wow, that's insane. I don't know if that's ever happened to us in 10 years. Like,
yeah, no kidding. We've lost some folks like Raider One. I don't think he's still with us.
Fargo Raider
and Fargo Raider.
He's passed away, but like not like announced on the freaking chat. Like, my gosh.
no doubt.
Wow,
my gosh.
That's awful.
So
yeah.
sad.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Raider in peace,
man.
brother. Like, and again, much love to the family, and much from your RFR family to Robert's family.
Absolutely.
No doubt. No doubt. Hey, so this episode, like we said, was 419. We're going back to 2002, and we're gonna be highlighting Tyrone Wheatley, Raider Nation.
Oh, let's go 4-7.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. So we are talking about 2002, where he had 108 carries for 2 touchdowns, and also had 12 receptions for 71 yards. And that season, he ran for 419 yards.
Oh, let's go.
All right, Uncle Mosh, what do you got to say, buddy? Good friend of the show. Oh, I'm not connected. Hold on, sorry. Take it away for a second there, pal.
Anyways, thank you to all the amazing donations that have come in tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you, YO, man, for that last $100 donation.
Old Uncle Mosh here.
There he is.
Sorry.
There he is.
Sorry.
Contact info.
Okay.
So
Let her roll.
sit up, zip up, shut up, and pay attention.
They've heard
you
it before.
Call us
Yeah,
at
they know.
909-345-3346. Or as Murf would say it, 909-345-3346. How about emailing me? You want to email me? Email me at show@RaidersFanRadio.com. Or what about reaching out to us on some of that social media stuff Swaggy likes? Try Facebook at Raiders Fan Radio Podcast. The Twit at Twitter at Raiders Fan Radio. Insta something. Instagram at Raiders Fan Radio. The tiki-tiki-taki-talk. TikTok at Raiders Fan Radio. Or what about the Twitch? Some of you out there twitching. Anyway, Twitch at Raiders Fan Radio. Or if you don't like that, go to the YouTube. America,
go to the YouTube.
YouTube.com/Raiders Fan Radio. Oh my God, if that wasn't enough, go to your podcast provider and search Raiders Fan Radio. Holy crap, that was a lot.
Good.
Oh, man. Yeah. We barely even had a try on that one.
Gosh.
That was solid.
That was good.
That was
good.
That was really good.
That
It was really good. Yeah. So I'm seeing in the chat that he died in a car
Oh
accident.
man, that is
That's so sad, man.
tragic.
Oh,
That's awful.
Thoughts and prayers go to
Yeah,
his
man,
family.
absolutely,
For sure,
yeah.
man. No
Prayers,
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. My
Well,
goodness.
I think, Robert was again, I said a stalwart in our chat room there. He was there for a long time. And, like many of everybody in the chat room, like he kind of always got us and like what this was all about and like the spirit of this. And I can't think of anything to honor him more than to give a little bit of respect.
Murf, Swaggy J, Nation, it's time for a little respect. You know, respect ain't bought, it ain't sold, it ain't demanded, it ain't negotiated, it's earned. And without blowing smoke or giving shameless plugs, we want to say salute and much respect to the following folks.
Oh, yeah. Making it rain for the One Nation Foundation up in here. Lord, bro. Everybody's turned because this training camp started. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, 2 days in already. Look at it. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. So if you tuned in late, where the hell were you? So we are raffling off this signed Phil Villapiano jersey. It's an absolute
Lower it down a little
beaut,
bit
man.
there, Swaggo.
Oh, okay.
There
Yeah.
we
You
go.
And hold
tell
that
me
jersey down.
yeah, so we're raffling this thing off. It's an amazing thing. It's got amazing inscriptions on it. Says Super Bowl 11, says just win, baby. It's an absolute beaut, man. So definitely get in the mix. Every $10 super chat or direct donation goes directly into the running to win this thing, man. And No doubt, man. And a lot of people think so because we are raising tons of money for the One Nation Foundation. So yeah, get in the mix, man. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. We're at the top of the show. There's time for you to get you some. So definitely do that. And we're going to be giving away a bunch of other amazing prizes tonight. Another signed item that we have here, and we got cups and we got hats and we got all sorts of awesome stuff.
And you're going to send Justin your saliva and High Noon remnant. Stanley
no doubt.
Cup over there.
No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody's talking about Robert Pena in there. They're saying that he was, I guess he was not only a stalwart in this chat, but a lot of the other shows going on around there. So, I mean, apparently no one wore his fandom any louder than Robert Pena, man. And so that's really, really cool. So much respect to him and the support that not only he gave this show, but all of the other, I hate to use the word content creator, but like show producers, the folks that are, that are putting, things out there on YouTube or podcast or otherwise. And so, yeah, man, that's devastating. It's
devastating.
That's devastating to hear that. And so again, much respect to him for everything that he did for this show and others and much the prayers for the family. I also want to give respect to Brock Bowers. I want to give respect to Brock Bowers because I forgot to mention this a couple of shows ago. He did his a lot of teams do this. They'll do like an annual softball tournament, like a celebrity softball tournament. And it was like the Raiders, and he was the captain for the Raider team against the Golden Knights, the hockey team. Okay. Yeah. And so they raised a whole bunch of money throughout the course of the night and all this stuff. One of the charities that he picked was Raider Dad.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, so they wrote him a check for like $2,000 or something like that as part of this event that Raider Dad was one of the select charities. I thought that was really, really cool.
How cool is that? That's incredible.
Give Brock that respect, and that the idea that now Raider Dad is taking on a lot of recognition in Southern Nevada, as it should. You know what I mean? And like it's being recognized by not only local media, but now players and whatnot. Like I thought that was really, really cool. So much respect
Very
there
cool. Yeah.
to Brock Bowers. All right. You guys got any respect to give, or you want to just hop into the show? We got a lot of Raider talk to get to.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. Yeah, definitely.
Hit it, bud.
Definitely.
Nobody enjoyed a good Donnybrook more than sixth-year linebacker Phil Villapiano.
Hey, Hammer's in there.
Hey, Hammer. He changed his name again.
This is Phil Villapiano, and you're listening to Raiders Fan Radio.
All right, so as I mentioned, training camp is kicked off, so let's go ahead and get to some of these really cool stories that are starting to come out of the kickoff of training camp. And I'm going to start it off by, where's the dang thing at? Now I got to pull this back. Here we go. Okay. All right, so, sorry, don't mind me. But, so McAfee's had a lot to say about young Fernando Mendoza.
Sure.
Being that he's an Indiana guy. And of course, Mendoza took the championship, the national championship home for Indiana. But this is really cool. So he does a segment the other day and he was talking about, it's not only Fernando, it's that this Raider team is literally a whole different team. So let's check in with what Pat had to say.
The Raiders, they're a brand new team.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new football team.
That's right. Very
Fernando Mendoza, number 1 overall pick. We all assumed Kirk Cousins will be the starting quarterback for them. We all assumed that Fernando would then take over at some point. Then we're seeing the clips. Then we're hearing what Tom Brady's saying to Fernando. Then we're listening to Fernando talk. That's a real quarterback competition happening out there. It's like, why not drop his ass in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he's ready for it. He's tough enough for it. He's gotten hit. He's been able to survive. I think the thing is, if he gets in there and it all becomes too much, is he going to die? It's like, I think the more that he kind of gets a part of, the more he learns. This guy is a computer. I think people forget. Everybody, remembers, this guy won a Heisman, won a national championship. But is he ready for the big stage? Okay. What big games did he win? Somebody asked.
Yeah.
He won a national championship. He won a national championship. And by the way, the reason and how that, not let alone that throw and operation right there, great catch by Omar Cooper Jr., who's going to be a great pro and everything like that. But Fernando won that national championship, taking it by himself, getting hit 14 times, and then his grit and will putting him into the end zone. And in the Big Ten championship game, we watched him first play of the game get every rib dislodged. He goes to the sideline, and he comes on our show afterwards. He said, I got cracked, no pause, like real deal. Yeah. And then I had to shake myself off and go back out there. He's tough. He's smart. He can spin it. The ball looks small in his hands. We just saw a picture from his practice the other day. Wasn't even holding the laces. Okay, nope. So we wondered if he was going to be able to throw an NFL ball. Yeah, I'm thinking he's pretty comfortable. We are very firm believers in this guy. Very, very firm believers in this. You drop him in the deep end early, I think he's only going to get better, but I'll be excited to see what they end up doing over there. Good luck to their Las Vegas Raiders. Brand new team, 5.5 win total.
Take it. Bullish, very bullish.
I like the Raiders a lot.
All right, so there we go. So the McAfee crew is definitely high on our Raiders. So here's the question that I have for you guys. This just came out today. That and I've got the clip. We can play it, afterwards if you guys need to hear it. But if you just go to Raider YouTube, they're right there on Clint Kubiak's press conference. He announces that Kirk Cousins is your starter.
Sure,
that's it. So now that's not a shocking revelation, I don't think, to any of us. I don't think it's news because we all knew conceptually the Raiders wanted Kirk to take the role, do well, preferably dominate, and not have a necessity for Fernando to step into the starting quarterback role right away. And Kirk can go on and sign with another team that needs a quarterback. He can go be a Pittsburgh Steeler next year or whatever the hell. And then Fernando can step into the mantle for the 2027 season. That was kind of like the order of things. So Clint Kubiak coming out today and kind of putting the official stamp on it, that was nice to hear that, but it wasn't shocking to me. And so, but here's what I would say though. Is this, and we don't know, and so this is just purely just the fun of a sports fandom, interaction. Do we really think that it's Kirk's job and can't be dislodged, Michelle? Like, is this, okay, sure, he's going to get the snap, but if Fernando Mendoza, and this goes in all facets of life, if you're undeniable, then you're going to get the gig. The cream rises to the top. Yeah. If Fernando blows it, but I think that's what it would take in order to dislodge Kirk Cousins from the starting role early, is that Fernando Mendoza would have to be pinpoint accurate, literal about perfection on the field. If there's any bit of a question mark there, and that the first part of the schedule is going to be kind of weak anyways, especially starting off against Miami, I think it's going to be the old man. So I don't think it's going to, I disagree with Pat a little bit there, but at the same time, I also hear the point. You draft him number 1 overall. Yeah. You didn't draft him number 1 overall to not play.
Right. Yeah. I think that they have a plan in mind, and that is for Kirk Cousins to start. So I think obviously they've thought it through. And even if Fernando is ready, that they have Kirk Cousins to ease him. Yeah, you could drop him in, but why? Like, if you don't have to, like, if you can step him in. And I get, like, wanting to start him. We all want to see him start. But if they have probably talked about it up and down about why Kurt should be the starter, and that's going to be the go. And until Kurt fails and they have to put Fernando in, I think that's going to be the course of action because they've thought about it probably incessantly.
I had to have.
Yeah.
Jeff, let me play this clip from Kubiak, and then I want to hear your thoughts on it. I'm going to actually turn it up so you can hear it.
Oh, please.
It was telepathically.
Well, I think, why is this not? Oh, there you go.
Not just what I'm going to see, you guys are going to see it in the preseason games. We as coaches, we're going to see who the best guard is, okay, best quarterback across the board. There's battles everywhere on the roster. So it's important for me to be fair to the players is to put the best player out there. When we go out to practice tomorrow, Kirk Cousins is the starting quarterback. He's the guy. And he's going to get a ton of reps. And he deserves them because he's played really good football. But I want Fernando and I want Aiden to push him. For every position, there's got to be competition, right?
Yeah, no, I love that sentiment. And, but I think it does leave the door open a little bit,
feels like it.
It feels like it, he says, Kirk Cousins, he's the guy right now. He's the guy right now. He's going to get a lot of reps and he's deserved it and he earns it and all that kind of stuff. And I love that. And I agree with that. But, it doesn't seem like he's, closed his mind to the idea that, like, if Fernando freaking shows out at camp, why not throw him in? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the sentiment with a lot of folks, like in the media and all that stuff right now. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Like, I love that we have, like, this is the best situation that we've been in God knows how long, man. Like, that is incredible that we have like multiple options here. Like we can do whatever we want to do here.
Well, and shout out Go Branson on his latest Silver and Black today. He put out the kind of the message of there's a clear-cut plan for this football team, which I agree with entirely. And he said, when was the last time there was a clear-cut plan at head coach and quarterback, and they were basically in unison with each other? It was Gruden and Carr. That's the only ones that I could land on. That was because again, he asked a question. He's like, I don't know, you guys tell me. Well, that's what I would submit, is that I would say that when Gruden came in, we knew that Carr could be a dominant player. Would he return to that under Gruden's tutelage? Like that was kind of the feeling of it. And ultimately it didn't work out over the long run. And that was because of Roger Goodell and the fucking interference of the NFL. And don't get me started on that. But and Carr himself was very responsible for that. But anyways, bottom line was it didn't work out. But there was a clear-cut plan. Like that was it. It was like ideally Gruden had a 10-year contract. Carr had 10 years left in him until injuries derailed and yada, 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 whatever, when everything went downhill. But I think that was, if you would have asked everybody involved back then, what year was that? Was that 2019 that Gruden took over?
2018.
So if you'd have gone back to 2018 and said, what's ideal? Well, that John Gruden is your head coach. Derek Carr is your quarterback. Mark Davis is your owner. Like there's your constant for the next 10 years, but it didn't work out. So that said, it was been nothing but pardon my French, a volatile fucking train wreck between then and now. And so where Go Branson's making the point that now there is a clear-cut thing, and I think that that's something as fans, not that the Raiders would ever do anything to appeal to our approval, but the idea that now the Raiders have visually like a plan. And so it's, even though we may have tempered expectations in terms of wins and losses in this season, just look nice on the field. Like play well, get the right people involved. Let's be productive. Let's not have dumb penalties. Let's not have 12 men on the field. Let's not have false starts. Let's not have illegal motions. Let's not have late hits. Let's not have the thing. Well, maybe an occasional late hit, but let's not have the dumb penalties. Let's not see that. Let's see our young players get utilized. Yeah. God forbid we actually play. How about this? How about you target Jack Besh more than 8 times in 10 weeks? Whatever.
Agreed.
Let's actually see the plan, not only form, but then be demonstrated. As long as we see that, I think that it'll generate a lot of patience from fans. And again, I'm not saying the Raiders need to do that for us. I'm just saying that here I am as a fan processing what's going on with your Las Vegas Raiders. As of right now, I'm really settled in where they're at based on everything that's been moved, because the plan is evident. It's not a scattershot ass, grab this guy, grab that guy, grab this guy, grab that guy.
Nothing but Band-Aids, yes.
Band-Aid. I've said it numerous times. Antonio Pierce said, we will not have a Band-Aid at quarterback. And then he got 2.
Oof.
It's like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? But that's not what's going on. There's clear-cut directions from the top all the way down.
Yep. Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, Kubiak's statement also, it sounded like he was respecting the skin that Kirk Cousins has already put into the game, like saying that he is going to be, because he says, in practice, he's going to be the starting. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it should be, because he does have a seniority or whatever. And then that does give Fernando the opportunity to run past him, surpass him, and then you kind of have to look at that and go, okay, maybe I spoke too soon, maybe we will start Fernando,
yeah.
But I think you have to start with Cousins. You brought him in for that, Yeah.
Well, that's a cool point that you brought up, Michelle, because we say around here all the time, you don't get paid and you don't get playing time based on what you've done.
Yeah.
You get paid and you get playing time based on what they think you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
So right now, they think Kirk Cousins is the best option. But Jeff, if Fernando proves undeniable, then guess what? Kirk Cousins, based on those bona fides and that track record, that's not going to earn him starts. What's going to earn him starts is a demonstration of a master of the offense or mastery of the offense. And if fucking, God, I'm swearing a lot tonight. I'm fired up. but the training camp. But but if Fernando proves that like he can be the dominant player in that offense, he's going to get the fucking nod, man.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. You know, but kind of like what I was saying before, like what a great position that we're in to be in this position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, it reminds me of what should have happened in 2022 or whatever it was, whenever Derek went away. Like, we should have had a plan in play before he went away. But what position?
That should have been the
that should have been the move.
Actually, it should have been in 2021.
True.
There you go. 100%, man. It should have happened
the year before.
100%. But like now they're addressing it in the correct way, the right way, and so now like whichever way it goes, I'm down.
It's also
good call.
It's a you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, though, because if they put Fernando out there first off the rip and he gets his shit rocked, then it's like, oh, you should have waited to put him in.
Of course.
So it's like you put Cousins in first. Some people
but in the same way, you could say, you know, if Cousins goes in and he shits the bed, and then Mendoza comes in and he's freaking gangbusters going in there, people are going to say, what the fuck? Why did we start Cousins? We should have just started Mendoza the entire time or whatever. Like, you know, I mean, like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know, it really is.
Well, and I think that no matter what, I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to bring down the mood here, but like, this is just again, why I think one of the reasons why I'm so locked into the idea that I just want to see them be responsible and make good decisions and see improvement and see the proper order of things continue, Michelle. Our schedule is stupid.
God.
Like, it's just stupid hard, especially that middle 10 games or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like,
where I had us on that win streak. Let me look.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that no matter what we got, that's where it's like, it's sure, of course I want to see them win.
Yeah.
I mean, don't hear what I'm not saying. Of course I want to see the Raiders put up more numbers in the left column than I want to see them put up in the right column. But at the same time, if they don't, but Kirk or Fernando or whatever has 300 plus passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Ashton Genty has a 100-yard game, scores 2 touchdowns. Jack Besh has 12 targets and 10 catches. Whatever. If Max has 3 sacks in the game or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Quay Walker has a pick. Nakobe Dean has a sack. Like, what you start to see those things happen, then it's like, okay, sure, they're not, quote, winning the game, but you see the thing rising up, the phoenix rising from the ashes, you know?
It is one of those you have to temper your win-losses expectations and really go into the season, especially considering how long it's been since we've seen adults in the room, you know, like since it's been so long since we've actually seen progress, you really do have to temper the win-loss expectations and look for signs that they're moving in the right direction and that the wins are coming. Because with the schedule, it's gonna be a long season. It's going to be a fun season, but I do think it's going to be a long season.
It's going to be a long, I agree with that. Los the Ghost in there, shout him out, says, I think Cousins gives us the best chance at winning now. Swaggo, you know, it can't get lost on us fans how, I don't want to say dominant, but how well Kirk Cousins did in Clint Kubiak's offense.
Hell yeah.
Go look at the numbers. Yeah. It's bananas.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
The numbers. And I mentioned this on the raid the other day. Kirk Cousins is like, in terms of all time, not making this about Derek, but those of you that always want to go to the stats, go look at Kirk Cousins' stats. He's just outside the top 10 in most passing categories. Accuracy, yards, touchdowns.
Yep.
Like, he's got crazy numbers, and a lot of those numbers came with Clint Kubiak.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 100%, man. You know, but like, you know, and I saw someone else in the chat too that said, you know, I don't think we need to rush putting him in, but like, it was James Farrell in there says, I disagree. I see no rush in putting him in. It's not a rush. That's what I'm like. That's the position that's the position that we're in. That's so exciting is that we don't have to rush.
I agree.
Now, if he wins the job, great. but that's not rushing him in.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So but no, I agree with you. To your point right there with Kirk Cousins, he really is he's gangbusters. He's freaking lights out in Kubiak offense. So what a great position to be in, man. That's what I keep saying, man. Holy shit. We can't go wrong here.
Other than the schedule.
Other than the schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, all right, good stuff there. So, Swag Jeff, hit a break. And then speaking of Coach Gruden, we'll come out of that break. I got some Gruden stuff for you.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, this is AJ Cole from the Las Vegas Raiders, and you're listening to Raiders Fan Radio. Just win, baby.
Actually, shout out those donations too, please, by the way.
I sure will. Absolutely, man.
We've had a few since we've been.
Yeah, we've had a few. We had Yoshi in there with a $40 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Come on, Yoshi.
Yep, 100%, man. We had, let's see, Raider Rick says, if we can add Vita Vea, this team would fuck hard. With a $2 donation to the One Nation Foundation. Much respect to you. Jay Morse says, Sunday, September 20th, Phil Villapiano will be signing with his for his new book at the Jersey Shore Raider
cool,
Book
man.
Club.
Right on,
Very,
Jay.
very cool. So,
Right on.
with a $20 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Thank you,
So,
brother.
Holy cow, man. Yeah. This is awesome,
This
man.
is
We just hit a monster milestone.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
We're not too far from 4 figures there, pal.
Golly.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
y'all.
baby.
That's
Oh, yeah,
awesome,
baby.
man.
Incredible.
Thank you so very, very much, all of you, all those good folks that are donating tonight. And again, even if you can't donate monetarily to the One Nation Foundation, just hit a like, hit a subscribe, hit a thumbs up. Any of that stuff generates advertising dollars from our good partners at FanDuel. Oh, speaking of that, do you have a FanDuel tonight, Jeff?
I sure do.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Let me hit a break and then I'll tell you about it.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, this is Pete Koch, former Los Angeles Raider. Yeah, back in the old days, baby. And you're listening to Murf and Uncle Mosh, who happens to have the same hair as me. Check it out, Raiders Fan Radio.
All right, Raider Nation. So this episode, just like each and every one, is brought to you by our good folks at FanDuel. So we're gonna keep it on the diamond tonight. I did a pitching I did a pitching one earlier today, but all those games have already happened. So I don't know. I might have won. I don't know. It was a good one for sure. It was a good one for sure. But this one we're going Red Sox at A's.
Okay.
Tonight, and we're gonna go with Boston's Wilson Contreras with an anytime home run. We're gonna go with A's Nick Kurtz anytime home run.
Okay,
and I like the A's money line tonight, so we're gonna take all three of those together. That is a plus 2,700 there, Murph.
Nice.
So definitely get that. Do it and do it responsibly, and only with our friends at FanDuel.
Oh boy, Swaggo.
Well, yeah.
Las Vegas, a city without a pro football team, in a world gone mad. What can we do about it? Acquire the most desired franchise in sports history? Sin City, lost wages, home of the Elvis weddings, and 24-hour debauchery. But finally, a match made in heaven. The Oakland Raiders have landed in the desert with the Death Star as their home. And to celebrate beyond your imagination or debauchery, 3 individuals hosting the most irreverent show while paying homage to the storied history of this franchise. Raiders Fan Radio with Murf, Swaggy J, and Michelle, taking a lighter side journey into the dark side.
All right, appreciate you, Swaggo. Let's check in with Coach Gruden. Coach,
Where you at, Coach?
Are you on the line, Coach?
Where you at?
Bueller.
Coach, what the hell? What's going on with the internet here? What are we
I don't
doing?
know.
What the hell? Coach Gruden, take it away.
Quarterback position of the Raiders. I've already talked about all the change. 5 different quarterbacks. You either get better or worse in this business. I think the Raiders got clearly better. They get Kirk Cousins, and everybody's like, Cousins, He's been around in Washington. He's been around in Minnesota, Atlanta. He's been around. Yeah, he's a hell of a player. The perfect mentor for Fernando Mendoza. 3 years of experience in the Kubiak system. Great years in the Kubiak system. And when you look at Cousins, you're getting a leader. You're getting a guy that the coach trusts. He knows he can win with Cousins, and he's comfortable with Cousins. Got a lot of confidence in him. But Cousins comes in as one of the few guys in the NFL that has had multiple seasons with over 4,000 yards passing, over 25 touchdowns, and under 15 interceptions. He's done that 7 times. Only 2 guys have done it more times. Tom Brady, 13, and Aaron Rodgers, 10. I mean, when you look at Cousins, man, he's thrown for 49,700 yards, 19th all time. Kirk Cousins has 296 touchdown passes, 15th all time. And when you look at completion percentage, 66.7%. That is 7th all time. His passer rating is 96.8 all time. That puts him at 12th. And game-winning drives, he has 33. You like that? Kirk Cousins has done a lot of good shit, man, in the NFL.
Oh, man, I can hear Gruden talk about football all day long, man.
Oh, my gosh, that's incredible.
It really just kind of builds on the same premise, which our whole last segment was about, so I don't think we need to get totally on the weeds on it. But, yeah, I think it's the gist of it, the big takeaway, Michelle, is that the idea is that the Raiders have options. They're not. This isn't like last year. It was like, all right, Geno, come in and save the world, right?
Yeah,
it's not that.
It almost, and not to like oversell it, but considering where we've come from, it is almost an embarrassment of riches to have Cousins. Even though I know like those were obviously his highlights, but he still has a lot in him, and having the experience that he has in Kubiak's system, he could thrive. You know, obviously, the offensive line's going to, a lot of things are going to matter, but it does feel like having Cousins and Fernando Mendoza is like almost an embarrassment of riches from what we've had. It's upgrades beyond upgrades. So you said win-win earlier. It almost is a win-win because whichever direction you go, it's going to be good.
Well, it's funny. Okay, so let me pivot the conversation a little bit here. There's one name that hasn't come up yet. We've talked about all these quarterbacks.
Oh, Aiden O'Connell?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Why? But why would his name come up?
Because he's in a contract year, and Kubiak says that he's going to be competing, and he'll have the starting snaps and with the first team reps and all that. You want to talk about smoke and mirrors, man, because everything's a game, and there's a game within the game.
Yeah.
Here's my bold prediction. Okay, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that I'm just going to float this out there. It would not shock me if Aiden O'Connell is not a part of this football team week 1, because someone's going to get hurt. That happens every effing year in the NFL. A quarterback's going to get hurt, or a quarterback is not going to pan out, and a team is going to get desperate, and they're going to need a QB. And you could probably grab Aiden O'Connell for a 6th or something. And all those of you that are out there that are saying like he's the one that's going to win the job, I would vehemently disagree. Like, that's not going to happen between these 3 quarterbacks. They're probably not going to keep him as a 3rd. Most NFL teams keep 2 quarterbacks. I think Aiden O'Connell, despite the graciousness of the coaching staff, and honestly, for their own value build, they're going to make it sound like he's a viable option. Get him some good film, right? Some good training camp tape so that other GMs can look at this. And then all of a sudden the Dolphins or whoever else are probably, the Cardinals, like there's a lot of teams that have some big question marks.
Oh, yeah.
At quarterback is freaking, we'll just go with the Cardinals example. Is Aiden O'Connell a better answer than Carson Beck out of the gate?
Yep.
Right? If Carson Beck is struggling in camp, or God forbid, I don't wish injury on anybody, but he gets hurt, does it make sense for them to toss a freaking day 3 pick to the Raiders and get Aiden O'Connell? Otherwise, because you're not going to put him on P squad, because other than a team can just sign him for nothing. So you're not putting him on P squad. You think that he's going to be do you think they're going to carry 3 quarterbacks into game day? No. I'm sorry. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be AJ Cole or whoever is going to be your emergency third quarterback or one of the running backs, whoever is going to be your emergency third. And it's going to be Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza. And you can interchange the order as the season unfolds. I don't think Aiden is going to be part of the mix, man. And I hate that for him because he's a good kid. But
I'm not going to lie. I had already traded him in my head. I had already assumed he was going to be gone. I had already not added him to my 53. Like, I really just assumed he would be gone.
Well, and
by the end.
Well, what are they going to do? They're going to sign him to an extension?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Why would you do that?
When you got Cousins and you got Mendoza,
and
you know that Mendoza is going to be a one and done. You know he's going to be gone. So, like, I understand. No, I'm talking about
Cousins. You said
no.
Mendoza.
I'm sorry.
Cousins.
I'm talking about Cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins will be a one and done.
Correct.
He's going to be gone.
Yeah.
And so but so you could say, I understand the argument of, well, we need to keep Aiden around because he'll eventually back up Mendoza, whatever. But I don't think that's the case.
You're not going to sign with $20 million a year to back up Fernando Mendoza.
Exactly.
Ain't going to fucking happen.
No, 100%, man. So no. So I think that whoever we draft a quarterback in the 6th round next year and he becomes the backup or whatever. But like
that's 100% what it will happen.
Yeah. No. I don't think Aiden O'Connell sees
he was gone
the Raider
already.
Uniform at all this season.
Sorry.
We'll play the shit out of him in the preseason and hopefully get a 6th round pick for him and call it a day.
You'll see him quite a bit in the preseason.
I think so too.
I think he's going to take a lot. I think that you got to watch the first team snaps, like when the ones are out there. You got to look at who the quarterback is. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be Kirk for a minute. Then you might see Mendoza for a minute. And then you're going to see a crap ton of Aiden O'Connell. And again, in the spirit of getting tape down so that he will generate trade interest. Because again, you're not going to sign him to an extension. And his contract is up. So regardless of how you feel about him as a player, are you going to spend significant money on a backup? Are you going to spend more money on your backup than your first overall draft pick? Exactly. It ain't going to happen.
Nope.
And that's how much these guys get in the NFL now as a quarterbacks, even extension quarterbacks, they're still getting $20+ million a year. You're not going to take up that much salary cap for Aiden O'Connell. So
nope.
I think that he's long gone, man.
Yep.
I think he's long gone, and God bless him. And man, the end of that season in what was that, 24? That was it 24?
23?
23. That was special, man. It was great. He freaking lost a game 3-0 against the Vikings. He didn't complete a pass against the Chiefs after this freaking first half or whatever, but he stepped in, offered a serviceable role, and we ended the season on a high note.
He threw all the touchdowns in that Charger game where we won 63 to
there you go.
Whatever.
And I'll always thank him for that.
But I think now
but it's over.
This is the time where we stop pumping up mediocre players.
Come on.
And saying
Preach.
that they deserve this or they deserve that. Like, you have to acknowledge when a player is not up to the level that they need to be to stay on the team, no matter how good of a guy they are, no matter, how faithful. None of those things matter if their play is just adequate. No more adequate.
No more adequate.
No more.
We're looking for greatness.
Yes.
We're looking for greatness. Yeah. All right, Jeff, hit a break, and then I want to hit one of the big topics that the chat room's been on tonight, and we haven't touched on yet.
Podcasting and YouTube, the final frontier. These are the episodes of Raiders Fan Radio. Its never-ending quest to bring you the adventures of the Las Vegas Raiders. Its mission to raise money for the One Nation Foundation and to win over new fans. To support the takeover of opposing stadiums and to continue its lighter side journey into the dark side.
Swag Jeff, do we have any donations we need to shout out there?
Let's see here. Let me scroll back up there. We had John Ogle that says One Chip Gang with a $10 donation.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely. And then Greg Brayman, of course, that's East Coast Raider, says get Vita Vea, Raider Nation for life, 17-0, just win, baby, with a $10 donation as well.
Thank you.
So, yeah, man. So, yeah, we're over $900 tonight, man.
Woo!
So,
Come on.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Closing down on a GER.
Oh,
hey,
my
show
gosh,
them that and then show them the Gannon. I'll grab it for you.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, so we're raffling off this signed Phil Villapiano jersey. Like Murph said, it's an absolute beaut, man. We've got awesome inscriptions on it. It's got the Super Bowl 11 inscription. It's got the Just Win Baby inscription, all that stuff. And so Murph has just brought to me. We are going to go ahead and announce that as a second prize, we've got a signed Rich Gannon jersey, man. This is an absolute beaut, man. It's maybe the best. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this Rich Gannon signature.
It's clean.
Hold it up close. Hold it up close.
It is clean as hell, bro.
Angle it a little bit. It's a little bit of a reflection.
Yeah, give it an angle. Just
there you go. Right there.
Right there.
Look
right
at
there.
that.
Yeah. Look at
There
that,
we
man.
go.
That is an absolute
That really is
beaut, man.
beautiful.
That's a good
It is
one.
so good, man. Like, yeah, that's a dream jersey to have right there in any man cave or any place right there. So definitely we're gonna be giving this one away as well. So if you didn't like Phil Villapiano, which I don't know why you wouldn't, why you would, but yeah, we've got this right here too. So and we've got this Yeti or this Stanley Cup as well, and we've got
That's
hats.
Not the one you've been drinking out of.
No. I've been drinking out
That
of this
one's
one
going
right
to
here.
Justin.
That one's
That
going to
one's
Justin.
That's
That one's going to
special. That
Justin.
one's
Yeah.
special.
Yep, getting it nice and lubed up for him there.
And you're drinking out of that cup.
Yeah, you damn right. So definitely get in the mix. Every $10 super chat tonight, no matter if you donate $10 or whether you donate $500, you get that many poker chips in $10 increments. So get in the mix, man, for sure.
That's awesome, man. Thank you, Ty the Raider, in there being a member for 10 months.
Hey.
Well, yeah.
No, excuse me, not 10 months, 30 months.
30.
Remember, cabrón? Remember? You remember? You don't remember? You remember? Said you cried a lot. That's remember.
And Alex from Silver and Black Sports Collectibles and said if we can get to $1,300 tonight, he's going to add in a second Rich Gannon jersey.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
That's not that far.
We're not that far off. We got about $400 to go, man. So if we can do that, we'll have a bunch of stuff to give away to you, Raider Nation.
That's awesome.
So
man.
holy cow, man! Yeah, much
That's
respect
awesome.
to Alex at Silver and Black Sports Collectibles, and we didn't give him enough respect. We haven't given him enough respect.
Do it.
If you want a Raider jersey that is clean, stitched, amazing. Definitely hit up Silver and Black Sports Collectibles. They support Raider Dad. They're providing all the jerseys to the kids.
Oh, nice.
For
Nice.
Raider Dad
Right
this year. So between that and he supports obviously us in a major way. So definitely get in the mix, man. Support Silver and Black Sports Collectibles. Support Alex and all that and the amazing work that he does. And man, we got $400 to go. We want to do that. We're gonna give away 3 jerseys tonight. So let's do it.
Man. Let's go.
Heck yeah, bro.
We appreciate that, Raider Nation, so very, very much. All right, so I'm glad. I think it was Greg Brayman that brought it up, Michelle. There's this new a story that's starting to unfold a little bit for the Raiders. Is that Vita Vea, so the amazing defensive tackle? I was hoping the Raiders were going to draft him when he was up in the draft. They didn't, but I was hoping he was going to be a player that would fall to us. He's an incredible defensive tackle. He would fit in perfect with this new defense that we're running. And so he's come out, he's had some trouble in his contract negotiations, and he said that he wants to play for a California team or the Raiders.
Oh.
He's just
he
flat
said
out
that.
come
Oh,
out and
wow,
said that.
okay.
So tons of Raider fans now are like, let's go Spy Tech. Let's make it happen. Vita Vea and Max Crosby on the same line.
Oh, geez.
Is insane.
No doubt.
Pick your pairings of great defensive linemen over history. That's like Michael Strahan, Osi Umenyiora level kind of this is you're talking about two freaking potential Hall of Famers, or at least, two serious all pros. Like, I mean, perennial all pros. So anyways, so the potential for that to happen is pretty awesome. And the idea that he even floated that out there, that was like, hey, I want to go to the Raiders. So one of the questions has been, do we have the cap room?
Oh, right.
So we got like $25 million in cap room. Well, listen, man, if you trade for Vita Vea, Max ain't going anywhere. So you rework Max's contract. All of a sudden, we got $50 million in salary cap.
They can always make a way.
They can always figure.
Hell
the salary cap isn't a myth, but it's close.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's the fucking Chiefs are paying Pat Mahomes $500 million for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You can figure out the salary cap, and I trust John Spytek and everybody else involved to be able to do that. So the feasibility of it is one thing. The draft compensation is another. So there's people that are like, I wouldn't, like our buddy Graff, I wouldn't give more than a 3. Some people are like, oh, I might take a second rounder. Like, okay, I love the preciousness that can be around draft capital. And Graff is a draft guy. So I get it where he's almost like a GM.
Yeah.
He's like, I love my draft picks. That said, a bird in hand, like, are you going to get a Vita Vea in the second round next year? I don't know. Like, you could, maybe, sure. Yeah. But the draft is a crapshoot. So to me, I'm like, no, a third, fine. A second, sure. A 1? I
don't know about a 1.
I don't think I'm going to 1.
But a 2 and a 4?
Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, so can the Raiders afford it? The answer to that question is yes. Is there draft capital available for the Raiders to draft? The answer is yes. Is he a great fit for this team? The answer is yes. So like, all things point towards this being a really good idea.
Yeah.
That said, there's always a team that offers some dummy freaking thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It'll be the Jets or some shit that'll come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And they'll offer some dummy ass thing and box out the Raiders. And there's some wannabe reporters out there that are like, oh, the Raiders have already made an offer on Vita Vea. Well, listen, that's not inside information. That's due diligence. Of course they have.
Of course they have. Of
course John Spytek has made a phone call for crying out loud. You're not breaking news.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever, wannabe Adam Schefter. Like, come on, man, give me a break. Like, that's deductive reasoning. Like, of course they've submitted an offer or generated interest or whatever. The guy said he wanted to play for the Raiders.
Yeah.
So they're going to feel it out and find out what's going on. But anyways, all that said, Michelle, you want to talk about a team starting to go, not want to say all in, but making it for real that they want to, like, this is a different version of the Raiders?
Yeah.
That would be massive.
Yeah, I feel like they did what they needed to do with the draft this past draft, and maybe now it's time to start doing other creative things with the draft capital that you do have. Like, and so why not go in and get it now for something that has a productivity that you can rely on, as opposed to waiting and seeing if you might get lucky in the draft. Like, I'd rather have it in my hand than maybe down the road. Let's not think about down the road. Let's do it now and see what happens. Like, I would go all in. Yeah. With the draft capital.
Well, and you know what? And you got to capitalize, Jeff. We've talked about this numerous times. One of the things that's critical to having a rookie quarterback is taking advantage of the rookie wage scale. If you have a quarterback, whether it's this year or next year or year 3 or year 4 or year 5 in the extension, if he's playing at an elite level, he being Fernando Mendoza, if he's playing at an elite level, that exceeds his value based on what he will earn in a second contract.
Yes.
So you take advantage
You
of
build
him.
up the defense now.
You build the god dang defense
You
now.
do it all.
Come on, bro.
You do it all right now. Now our window has started. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Our window has started. We've got Mendoza for 5 seasons with a 5th-year option. Like, now's the time. Build this defense up. Get him weapons. All that stuff. Spend all the money that you can, because at the end of the day, that's what we got. Like, what else are we going to do with that money? Like, we've got all this extra money. Like, so yeah. Go get your guys and build it up, and let's go win a fucking championship.
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like that's look at the model, man. And I know that Sam Darnold was a veteran guy in the Seahawks, but like that Seahawks team was pretty freaking built already.
Hello,
Ask Geno Smith. You want to know how bad Geno was? The team that he exited won the Super Bowl. But that's John Schneider and the brilliance that he is as a GM. But when you look at and we've talked about this a lot before, and I've even done like deep studies on this, man. Like we're really going and start to break it down. When you look at the majority of teams that have won the Super Bowl over the last, I don't know, call it 25 years, the big thing that they have in common is rookie quarterback rookie quarterback or quarterback on a team-friendly deal, a la Tom Brady. Right?
Yeah.
Like there are very few examples of Eli Manning getting a big contract and then that going out and winning a Super Bowl.
Yes.
There are very few examples of that. When you look at the guys that are on rookie contracts, Russell Wilson, right? Like you look at those guys, like that was what it was. Even Aaron Rodgers was on a very young contract.
Yes.
During the time in which they won the Super Bowl. So there are very few examples of these guys. Like when you look at Flacco, we talked about Joe Flacco earlier. One of the big things about Joe Flacco was that he told Steve Bisciotti, the owner of the Ravens, I'm going to win you a Super Bowl and then you're going to pay me. And he went out and won the goddamn Super Bowl, beat the Niners, and then guess what? He got a monster contract the next year. You know what I'm saying? But that's when you look at it was either very team friendly or it was a rookie deal. So what Jeff's saying is incredibly poignant. Now's the time to make the move. So if you're going to swing for a Vita Vea, swing for him now. Last year would not have been a good time to swing for Vita Vea.
No.
The year before that would have not have been a good time to swing for Vita Vea. But now's the time to do it. You line him up in this new version of this defense and bless America, get Max Crosby some help. Not only would there be help for him on the same line, but then Walker and Dean playing behind him.
Yep.
It's going to make your secondary better because that pass rush is going to be insane and that those guys don't have to cover for 7, 8, 9 seconds downfield because we're going to actually put pressure on the quarterback. I'm telling it's beautiful if they can pull it off.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I think striking while the iron's hot is critical in the NFL because things move so quickly now. Like players come and go so quickly. So if you have the opportunity to add something of that value, I think you have to do it. I think you have to do it no matter what it takes. If you feel like it fits exactly as you need it to.
Because we don't need a quarterback anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, that's already done.
Taken care of.
Like that's done, and that's one of the most important. Well,
so now you need to get moving and start making big moves and making things happen.
I agree. Yeah. Now start
100%.
backfilling other positions.
100%, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, and you look at Vita Vea's position, and that's the one position group that I feel like we didn't address. You know what I mean? Like,
we did the year before with JJ Pegues.
I'm talking about this past offseason.
Sure. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
not
Like,
at all.
we addressed the offensive line, we addressed quarterback,
we
addressed
Benito
wide
Jones.
receiver.
We got Benito Jones.
Okay, well, good for Benito Jones. But we got all those other position groups. We got all those other positions. But, like, I feel like the piece we've been missing is a Vita Vea type piece. You know what I mean? So why not? Go get the guy, man. Because like you said, I'm telling you, we're not going to get a Vita Vea type guy in the second round of the draft. You know what I mean? Like,
highly unlikely.
You know what I mean?
Highly
and so,
unlikely.
if for those of you that want Max Crosby to be a Raider for life, go get Vita Vea. Go get his new best friend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So Laki Tassi got waived from the team, so he's no longer. So he was the biggest guy on the team, and so now it's Benito Jones.
Or says he's fat.
He's 335 pounds. Like he's going to be the one that they're looking for to freaking him, and it's going to be between him and Adam Butler.
Yep,
probably. But like you said, it was Tonka Hemingway was already there, Booker was already there, like all these defensive tackles were already there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think if you got a chance to get a Vita Vea for a second or a third, or people are saying in there in the chat, shout out the chat, they're like, they're wanting a second and a fifth. Okay.
Sign me up for that shit
fine,
today.
Fine. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Here, take it. Yeah.
You want anything else?
Yeah.
You want some fries with that?
You want Lamar O'Connell with it too?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
We'll throw him in.
We'll throw him in, man. Yeah,
You damn right.
Yeah. Oh,
You damn
my
right.
gosh. Yeah. All right. So, are we done? Well, no, we're not done, but like we got to get to the Sea of Fans
Yes,
mailbag. We got to bring that up. Shout out,
Hey.
Sorry, I'm getting all fired up over
No, we
shout out the chat room and please let us know where we're at in the donation.
100%, man. So Hammer in there says,
Hey, what's up, Hammer?
Jersey Shore week 2 Phil Villapiano is doing his book signing. He'll be there to interview him, and he's doing a live watch party for the Chargers and Raiders.
Hey, right on.
There you go.
Yeah,
and then Hammer also said a third and O'Connell for Vea, extend him 2 years with a 3rd-year option, average $22.5 million. Sign me up for that. Absolutely, man.
Hell yes,
absolutely, man. Let's definitely do that. So,
Love it, brother.
so much
Thank
respect, and each one of those were a $20 or $10 donation.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Thank
you so
Hammer.
much, Hammer. Much respect. You get 2 poker chips tonight, and we are $60 away from $1,000, Raider Nation.
Let's go, man.
So definitely stay in the mix with that. All that money is going to the One Nation Foundation.
That's awesome, man. Thank you all so very, very much.
There he is, fading, looking. He's under the gun. He's tied, he's thrown. It is.
We appreciate you so very, very much, Raider Nation, for joining us for this episode of Raiders Fan Radio. Real quick side note, anybody that's won things, because we've been doing the Summer of Swag now, I think this is week 4 now, Michelle, something like that?
So, yeah.
So a couple of you have hit me up and said like, "Hey, I haven't got my thing yet. It's coming." The fulfillment.
Not you, it's us.
It's 100% me. The fulfillment department around here sucks because it's me. But no, I've been on the road. I will save you the sob story. But I've been on the road for work a lot and haven't had a chance to run by our postal annex yet. Send the stuff out. I've got it all staged over there. It's got your names on it. It's got your addresses on it. So after tonight's Summer of Swag, we're going to have all of that going out tomorrow or Thursday. And so you should be receiving your one items very, very soon. So thank you again for hanging in there with us, and thank you for having patience with me. Because again, we're not good at we're not into logistics. We're into talking shit about the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so very, very much, all of those of you that are in the chat room. Everybody at youtube.com/Raiders Fan Radio, where you can find us every Tuesday night at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Like our good buddies, My Opinion, G Money is in there, Mojo is in there, Daniel Mangus is in there, James Furpo is in there, Raider Lorian is in there, Wyoming Raiders in there, Paul's in there. Let's see, Salgado is in there, Yoshi is in there. Man, we are loaded. Greg Brayman is in there. What is that? Dark 1R7 is in there. Hammer, of course, is in there. So many of our good friends. We thank you so very, very much for supporting this episode of Raiders Fan Radio. All right, we're going to get to your emails and voicemails. We've got one voicemail to get to tonight. And if you want to leave a voicemail, you can leave a message at 909-345-3346. That's 909-345-3346. And you leave a message, keep it shorter than 3 minutes so Google Voice doesn't get you. But we always love to hear from you on the voicemails. And then if you want to email the show, you can email the show at show.
Yeah, you can.
That's right. That is SHOW at RaidersFanRadio.com. And Michelle has the honor of... Michelle has the honor of reading your emails. And Michelle, we've got a few tonight, huh?
Yeah, we do have 3.
Hey.
So first we have Daniel Mangus.
What up, Daniel Mangus?
Good evening, RFR crew. Well, here we are, another summer, another season is upon us, and this Raiders fan knows it's going to be 1,000 times better than last year. We have Clint Kubiak at the helm, who coached JSN to Offensive Player of the Year, and the Seattle offense with Sam Darnold to the Super Bowl, who had that on their bingo card. Now he comes to Vegas with the top 5 RB and a number 1 tight end in Bowers. The betting odds have the Raiders over under at 5.5. That's a sucker's bet because we are winning 10 games. My bold prediction for this season, number 1, Ashton Jeanty wins the rushing title with 1,700 yards because we no longer have a dunce at OC. He knows who our best player is. Number 2, Captain Kirk leads the team to a wild card, shocking the NFL world and winning. What's CPOTY? Is that something to do with being
Comeback player of the year?
Comeback player of the year.
Yep.
Okay, y'all got to start spelling this shit out. You can't be giving me acronyms give me things phonetically.
I don't know.
Well.
I just had that
Since
Queen
we're
Latifah-
adding things.
I had that Queen Latifah song flash in my head. UNITY. That's a unity.
Yes.
Yeah. CPO. What was it again?
CPOTY.
CPOTY.
Yeah.
That's comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
But Daniel, that's not on you. That's on me. Mad Max put a nail in Eric DeCosta's career by winning Defensive Player of the Year. That one I knew.
All right.
The NFL better keep their receipts because when we rise, we're coming for all the doubters and telling them to eat a bag of grass. Take care, crew. Daniel Mangus.
Hey, Daniel Mangus.
There you go, Daniel.
Thank you, brother. Vader Lorian in the chat room with a $4.99 donation in there. Says, get Vita Vea now. Trade next year's 2 and a 5th to address the D-line. And use next year's first for a wide receiver. We'll put the Raiders as a contender. Love that, man. Great comment in there. Also, Funky Hairman gifted 5 memberships in there. So give him 3 poker chips, Swag Jeff.
Yep.
I'll cover his last $5 because each one of those is $5. So 25 plus the 5 I'll throw in there. Give him those.
Okay. Next, we have Hooligan.
Hooligan.
What up, Murph, Swaggo, and Michelle? Hooligan here. It's been a minute since I've had the chance to shoot over an email. Life and work have been crazy lately, but as we get a little closer to preseason, it's time to ask the hard questions. Oh, and I think we might have answered a couple of these. So, Murph, I'll ask you, does Vita Vea replace Laki Tassi? Does the IPP tag move to the Tokyo Toe? Is this Max's year? Will the NFL give us one more game in Oakland before the stadium is torn down? These are important questions that the nation needs answers. Until next time, Hooligan out.
Hey, appreciate you, Hooligan. I would love to see a last game in Oakland.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be incredible?
That would be insane, man. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but like that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Okay, next we have Paul.
Paul?
Evening, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night RFR Live. I hope you're all well. Phil Piano has a new book out called Just Tackle Baby, and while I was ordering my copy, a name caught my eye while I was reading a synopsis of the book, a name that very rarely gets mentioned but is definitely a Raiders legend and one of the biggest characters the Raiders and the NFL have ever known. So I'd like to take a minute or two to pay homage to George Run Run Jones.
Good call, Paul.
He lives a very accomplished life. He left home at 15 to join a circus. He was a Navy veteran of the Korean War in 1951, a roller derby star with the Bay Area Bombers in the 50s and 60s, and he was a tireless community worker helping many charities, particularly children's. He was, of course, better known to us as the Oakland and Los Angeles Raiders clubhouse and equipment assistant for 43 years. His obituary states that along with his children, his proudest moments were with the Raiders, and he never went anywhere without his championship rings. It also notes that memorial contributions should be made in his name to the Bolitnikoff Foundation. A hero to many and great and loyal character in the history of the organization, and most of all, a true Raider. We should hear his name more often. George would have been 97 this October. He left us in December 2006. No doubt to make sure things were in order up there for Al Davis. God bless you, George. And finally, part 1. As we enter training camp, it really is okay for all of us to have hope, belief, positivity, expectation, desire, aim, aspiration, optimism, confidence, and faith in our Raiders this year and for many years going forward, because now we have a plan, leadership, drive, initiative, accountability, authenticity, constructive delegation, a growing roster, and a head coach who will listen to others. Let's go and kick some ass, Coach Kubiak. And finally, part 2. Fuck Antonio Brown, acting like he did us a favor. Shove it up your ass, you frozen-footed, head too big for your helmet, balloon-surfing jackwagon. You're bankrupt, I see. Good. Go and live on the streets for a few years to learn some humility. Your career means nothing, and your ability is as thin as the book of French war heroes. Apparently, this buffoon is eligible for the Hall of Fame this year. So help me if he ever gets in ahead of the likes of Lester Hayes, Amy Trask, or Greg Townsend.
No
and
doubt.
numerous others. I'll lose my shit with Canton. Stay safe, RFR family. Love you, Raider Nation. His Lordship, the Royal Scribe, Paul Edgerton, Shropshire, Mississippi, Polly Award winner 2019-2022, Foggy Glasses Award winner 2020, Made Man of the Year 2024, RFR Maverick Award winner 2025, BRT Sister Scorekeeper, Proud Made Man,
Five-time
Time Flies winner of the Raiders Fan Radio BRT Sizzler Award.
Attaboy, Paul.
Come on, Paul.
Paul, your name Paul? Hello? Paul. Hello? Paul.
I met him with Paul. Who? Paul.
Paul, yes, Paul.
Paul's not here. Hey, Paul. Paul.
Hi. I'm Paul.
Darn right you are. We appreciate you, brother Paul, so very, very much for your emails each and every week. I guess Greg Brayman might have sent one in. It might have come in late. If you've got it, we'll hit that. If not, we'll save it for next week. But it's East Coast Raider in there. But interesting that Paul brought up the Antonio Brown stuff. So Antonio Brown, I didn't watch the thing. I just saw the clip and a little bit of the headline. And it was basically he's reinventing his history with the Raiders. Saying that he walked away from a $30 million a year offer or whatever, like some bullshit. And it's like, all I can say is FAB. Yeah. Like that. I mean, come on, man. Like that whole, the revisionist history of things drives me insane. It's like we saw it play out on television week after week on Hard Knocks. We know what we saw. Yeah. Like, and I hate to admit this even, I kind of like AB post-playing career. He's kind of funny. Like, he's such a loose cannon. He says some wild ass shit. Yeah. And I'm all, that just fits my sense of humor. I'm just all about like outrageous types of things. And so I kind of like him better as a player. But when he was, as far as his history with the Raiders, FAB. Like that.
For real, though.
For real. Like, I mean, don't try to revise that, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. We all saw the video of you taking off all your clothes and jumping into a pool when you got released by the Raiders. So don't act like you have any love for us. Fuck all the way off Antonio Brown. Yeah, no, I hate that guy.
Absolutely.
I do have it. It was about 2 weeks ago. I usually only look back like the past week. So
sure,
I do
of
have
course.
It. So
Okay, sure.
Ready?
Yeah, hit it.
Michelle, Murf, and Swag Jeff, East Coast Raider here behind enemy lines in Kansas. Something that's been bugging me about Raiders fans this offseason. I hear fans call in and comment on various YouTube videos. Being a Raider fan for almost 40 years, I understand the skepticism, but saying they'd be happy with 5 or 6 wins, what the actual fuck? None of us know
that's us.
if the big, well, I said 12 wins, so
that's
I
true.
just want to be clear.
That's true.
None of us know if the big bad teams the Raiders are supposed to lose to will be any good. No team is unbeatable. With that same logic, we don't know if the newly led Raiders won't be good. It also drives me crazy when the NFL media uses 3-14 as a barometer of this season's success or lack thereof. My beloved Raiders finally seem to be doing everything right this time around. I really think this season will be a quick turnaround and make the playoffs. Where is the fun in hoping for 5 wins? Just win, baby. 17-0, East Coast Raider.
Hey, there you go.
East Coast.
So let's touch on that real quick before we get into the lone voicemail that we have.
Okay.
I meter like expectation and wins. I don't know. I don't know if I have one. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think that like the idea of I'm not going to be happy with the Raiders winning 5 games, Jeff. Like that's not where I want the Raiders to win 17 games and then run the table in the playoffs and then win the Super Bowl. Like that's
right.
That's where my want, my desire lies.
Sure.
But then that's my heart. But then my football brain goes, okay, well, what is the likely outcome? Well, just as much as we've seen all this good, and we've talked about them making this like a big move for a guy like Vita Vea and like start to round out the roster and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that equates to wins right out of the gate, considering that there are still so many things unknown. Like there just is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, do I want the Raiders to only win 6 games? Hell no, of course not. But I think and I'm never complacent or comfortable with losing. This is not that coming from that position. What I am saying though is that from the level of dysfunction that we've been in and the lack of a plan that we've seen executed by the Raiders, to now see the plan start to form, if it takes a minute, okay.
I'm all right.
Now,
with
if we're 3 years into the Clint Kubiak, tenure, and we're 3 years into the Fernando Mendoza starting role. We're 3 years. You know what I'm saying? If we start getting into that,
Yes.
and we're still only looking at winning 6 games a year, well, then I'm like, fuck this. This is a mess, right? But if we win 6 year 1 and we win 9 year 2, and then we make a big jump like the Raiders going from 2014 to 2016, then we make a jump and win 12 or 13 in year 3. Okay, I'm square. Like, don't stack them up, but if it takes a minute to get there, sometimes it takes a minute to get there.
Hold up, let them cook.
Yeah. So that's where my mind's at anyway.
No,
doesn't make me right. It's just kind of where I'm approaching.
No, that's where my mind's at too, man. You know, I think I'm looking to see some significant improvement this year, whatever that looks like. I think in our bold schedule prediction show, I think I had us winning 10 games. Realistically,
do
I
10
think
and 7 guy?
Yeah, I'm a 10 and 7 guy. Do I think we're gonna win 10 games? I mean, I would like to. But I'm not going to be upset if we don't. If we win 7, I'm going to be like, okay, like I see the plan in motion here. I see what we're doing here, and I see that it's working. So, you continue on that path, like you said, like here in a couple years, we may win 10, 11 games and make a run in the playoffs and stuff like that. But I want to see significant improvement. And I feel like we've already seen some improvement, and the season hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, well, watch us, hey, Michelle, so we win 7 games and we knock off Buffalo and KC along the way. Or we knock off the Rams along the way. And it's like, oh, okay, look, there's something here.
Yeah.
It hasn't fully formed yet, hasn't fully manifested yet, but look, there's seeds of greatness building.
This far from the beginning of the season, it's easy for me to look at the big picture and say, I'll be happy as long as I see progress. But I do think as we get closer to the season, I do believe we're going to the playoffs. I think I'm not kidding.
Girl.
I am not, and I don't know what's wrong, what my sickness is. There's a sickness inside of me that really believes that we can win 10 games, that we can do my 12-5 that I've said. Where's it at? Show it.
I was at 9. Jeff was 10. You were at 12.
There is a part of me that does believe that other teams have turned things around quickly. Why can't the Raiders? I really do believe, progress. Yeah, do I want to see progress? Yes. I think they can win. I really do think they can win. I'm sorry. I said it. I don't know.
Right?
I love it, man. I love it.
You said it with your whole chest,
I did.
man.
I meant it. I meant it. I meant every word.
Well, and I found myself today, and when I was listening to Silver and Black today, I'm like, there really is a lot of positivity. There really has been a lot. What is the thing? Okay, what are the question marks? What are the things that would keep the Raiders from having said turnaround?
Right.
Okay, well, secondary, a starting corner opposite of Eric Stokes. Maybe somebody at the safety position, although they address that heavily.
Yep.
So it's and then maybe wide receiver, even though the majority of this offense is going to go through Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty.
There you go.
Put it on carve it into your dashboard right now. The Raiders are going to run the ball more than 50% of the time this season. They concentrated on the offensive line. We've got a rock star at running back. They are going to run the shit out of the football. We've also got Mike Washington back there. They're going to run the football. That's going to be a thing. Not to mention,
which wins games.
100% it does, because you can grind up and you can control the clock. And the other way you can control the clock is on defense. And when you look, if they were to make a move for a Vita Vea, whatever, so I understand that there are questions, there are holes, there are unknowns. There's unknowns at quarterback. Sure. We don't know. Can Kirk Cousins return to form like he was in Kubiak's offense? Can Fernando Mendoza excel in Kubiak's? We don't know. So there are plenty of unknowns. So I acquiesce that fully. But to Michelle's point, everything has led in a positive direction to now. Yeah. So to assume it's going to suck, I think is also counter to what the reality of it is. Because there's been plenty of times where it's looking like it's going to suck. And we're like, oh, well, yeah, but if this. And oh, well, yeah, but if that. I feel like there are so many less of those things this year where it's like, all right, we know that the offensive linemen that we've added or already existed are very capable.
Yeah.
We know that this quarterback in this system is very capable. We know that Max Crosby, when healthy, can be dominant. We know that Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean can be dominant. We know that Eric Stokes can be very good in the secondary.
Yep.
We know that Traden Stukes was dominant in college. We know, we know that Jeremy Chin, when playing close to the line of scrimmage, can be a really good player.
Yeah.
We know that Taron Johnson can be really
Jermod
good.
McCoy.
You know, Jermod McCoy can be dominant in it's like
If he's
So you know what I'm saying? So like if those things those aren't that big of what ifs.
Right.
Like we know these are known factors, so you put them all together. Now again, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be, but like I also like
I don't
it
know,
wouldn't shock
but I
me.
believe.
It wouldn't shock me.
Yes.
Well, that's fair, and that's fair.
Because I don't know either.
Yeah, we don't know, and that's your heart speaking, that's your
Yes.
Raider fandom speaking,
Yeah.
and that's why we love you for your fandom. Love you for a lot
Am
of
I
reasons, but
driving
your
the
fandom is
Swaggle wagon
you're driving the damn
Yeah,
Swaggle
you
wagon.
are.
But
Yeah,
like,
you
but
are.
the idea that but I'm not looking at any of this and going like,
All aboard.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's
Yeah,
it's like I think that I have a lot of confidence in this football team. I just can't come off of the mindset of like, well, it's going to be this. Because I felt like I've done that on these microphones one too many times, and it's bit me in the ass every single time that I've been like, nope, this is gonna be the way that we're gonna. I bet the Raiders to win more than 6 games last year and failed fucking miserably. You know what I mean? FanDuel loved all my money last year.
Yeah, they did.
I bet Max Crosby to win Defensive Player of the Year. I bet Brock Bowers I bet him to be Rookie of the Year. I bet so much money on the freaking Raiders. Not so much money. It's relative, but like I'm not sloppy over here. I got my life in order. But like I bet
Geno Smith to lead the league in passing.
You saying that loud, man, I would have never said
So you
that.
know what I'm saying? So like I'm not going
I
down
just
that
feel
route
like
again, man.
there's no fun in being realistic in football. And that just is not fun. If I got to be realistic, I don't want to do it. I'm going to be Delulu is the Salulu. I am going to be delusional because what fun is being realistic? I got to be realistic enough in my real life. Like I don't want to be realistic in football.
That's great, Michelle.
I'm in it.
Oh man, that's too funny.
And then my heart, if it gets broken, it just gets broken. I've done that enough, so I can handle it.
Yeah, right. That's true.
I mean, I've been there, done that, so it ain't nothing that I can't take.
We're still wearing this shit after all these.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't ever question the loyalty of a Raider fan. It was like,
no kidding.
Yeah. I saw like a post. It was, I forget what version of social media. It was like, do you want to know if you should date somebody if they're going to be loyal? Well, if they're a Raider fan, you're good.
You're good to go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good to go,
we
bro.
loyal as hell, man.
golly.
Jeez, to a fault.
To a fault, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
All right, let's get into. We've got one voicemail to get to.
Okay.
And it is our buddy Tarek who used to be in Chicago. Now he's in Texas, which I guess where he's from. So he's returned home to Texas.
Hey, what's up, Murf, Michelle, and Jeff? This is Tarek checking in with you guys from Dallas. Murf, I loved your take, I think earlier today about the excitement that Raider fans should be having, and I think you were absolutely spot on in everything you said. I think, the alignment is there from all the way from the front office to the coaching staff. I think we did really, really well in free agency as well as the draft. There seems to be a solid, competent plan for the first time in years. I do think many of us were duped over the past couple years when, maybe like the return of Gruden didn't work out. Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly were an absolute disaster. And, things have been so bad for so long, so mediocre for so long. And a lot of Raider fans who are not as old as you and I are, we're both 53 years old. This is all they've ever known, the mediocrity and the losing and the being turnover at head coach and turnover and finishing dead last in the division and no playoffs and those type of things. But man, I think the tides are turning. It's not going to happen overnight. We still have to prove it on the field, but I mean, I think the offense is going to be exciting. Bringing in guys like Mike Washington, I think Genty is going to be I think he's going to be a real problem for defenses in year 2. Obviously, Brock Bowers got to keep him healthy. We've got the best free agent center in the draft. And then there's a solid plan regarding Kirk Cousins and then Fernando Mendoza, which everybody's excited about. And defensively, it's really, really intriguing to me to see, for many years, I think 7 years now, it's been just the Max Crosby show, but bringing in Kwity Paye, Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, and a few others to bolster our defense. I'm just really, really excited what our defense is going to look like. Hell, we're even going to bring in a new kicker. So I think things are just really turning around. I am tired of, understandably so, Murph, but I am tired of seeing that every year everybody's picking everybody in our division to make the playoffs except for us, and I believe that's the same this year with most analysts. Rightfully so. I get it until we actually prove we can do it. But man, I think we are definitely on the rise. The veterans report in 3 days, and then we kickstart this thing. Man, it's going to be a fantastic season. Not really worried, like you said, about wins and those type of things just yet. Let's just see some good, competent, crisp football. I believe that's what we're all going to see. And I think we are starting to turn a corner without question. And we will, without question, be one of the most improved teams in the league. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Talk to you again soon. Go Raiders. Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Come on, Tarek.
Money.
So good, man.
So good. Great call there. And yeah, man. So I think that his point about that, when we've seen, and Michelle, you're, telling stories here, but like, we've been around this thing for a minute, right? Like, you're younger than Tarek and I are, but you've been on this Raider fandom for a hot minute, and it goes to your point earlier that I think it's time for us as fans to stop accepting the mediocrity because we've seen the greatness. And that's what we need. That's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? It's not just being good or really good. It's being great.
Yeah.
That's what the expectation is. So even though, like, don't mistake my comments tonight about, like, being patient around a win total, don't mistake that for a lack of expectation. It's just more of a patient approach because it's been so bad that it's like, even if we see incremental growth, okay, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to get your heart broke again. I understand. I mean, I get it.
It's the most abusive relationship in my life.
Because it is. We can all think back to last season when we knew that this is we did it again. We trusted these motherfuckers again. Here we are, and we can probably pinpoint each season over the last however many years when we realized we trusted again and we shouldn't have. But exactly. I do believe.
We thought last year it was going to be different.
We've seen, like, in our past with the Raiders, yes, but we also see other teams have greatness. So that means it's still possible out there.
Right? Yeah.
So if other teams can find greatness, the Raiders can find greatness. Like, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
All right, Michelle. You got
I'm
me
sorry.
fired up.
It is.
Yeah, you got me fired up, man. Holy cow.
Oh, no. Look at all of us. I love it. But I mean, okay, because we've said in the past, like, that it felt different, but we all knew that we were trying to convince ourselves.
Yes.
I don't think that's the case this season. I'm not.
We're trying to convince ourselves that dysfunctional relationship, like, oh no, they're going to change.
Yes, yeah.
No,
But this really does feel
this year they are
fucking different.
This year they are.
They're going to change this year.
Yeah,
this
man.
is finally the time.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right. Carry it for a second because I got poker chips that just came in.
Count them up because I think we're about done. Last call.
We are.
Last call on poker chips. We appreciate all of those of you that have donated tonight to the One Nation Foundation. 100% of that money is going to go away to Raiders-related charities. We've already donated $4,000 to the good folks at Raider Dad, and we're looking for a $12,000 donation this year to the good folks at the Bolitnikoff Foundation. And we appreciate you. Thank you, Raider True Chicken, in there with a $20 donation. Nice. Says, cluck, cluck. The chicken is excited for the Raiders this year. No sad chicken. So we appreciate you. Mark Barris is in there with a $4.99 donation. Round him up. I'll throw in that $5.
There you go.
Swag Jeff says, let's shut down some good teams. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if we can see that, during a 7-win season, if we're competitive in most of the games and we take out a Super Bowl contender along the way, I think that would definitely be something that we can latch onto as fans. And so we appreciate you with not only the comment, all those donations. And we're getting ready to give away some incredible prizes tonight.
Yeah, we are.
So again, thanks. I don't know how much money we raised. Swag's going to yell it out here in a minute. But I'm assuming we've got 2, if not right at 4 figures tonight. And that's an incredible, what am I trying to say? What do you call it? Milestone. Thank you for that. Anytime we have more than $1,000 raised around here, we really want to call it out. And again, thank you for your generosity. And once again, if you can't donate to the show monetarily, hit a like, hit a subscribe, hit a thumbs up. It's not about, necessarily lifting the show up. It's about lifting up the foundation, but the show is the vessel for that. And with your support, we raise advertising dollars from the good folks at FanDuel. And then again, all that money goes to the One Nation Foundation.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
Ready to get some stuff away?
Absolutely, man. But before we do that, we're going to give away a Sizzler Award for the night.
I forgot we do that too.
Yep, 100%. So amazing email is voicemailed tonight. Daniel Mangus, Hooligan Nation, Paul, an East Coast Raider, and then Tarek on the voicemails. But tonight's Sizzler Award goes to an emailer that just started great conversation tonight, was absolutely incredible, got it in under the wire. It is East Coast Raider.
And the Sizzler.
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Sizzler. Sizzler.
We are Metallica, and we are here for your Oakland Raiders!
You know why we out here, and we ain't playing around today!
From The Walking Dead to errant Jedi Knights, Raiders fans are a rogues gallery.
So thanks for everyone for donating tonight to the One Nation Foundation. We had 19 people donate tonight. Can't thank you guys enough. That's absolutely incredible, man. We can't thank you enough. It's incredible, man.
Thank you.
We've had a great night for the One Nation Foundation.
Can I stop you real quick?
Please.
When you look at the camera,
yes,
the forced perspective, because Michelle is kind of like sitting off to it, you look like a giant person.
Good. I really do.
Yeah, you look like Gandalf, and she looks like Frodo.
Good.
Riding into the Shire.
I love
in the opening scene of Fellowship of the Ring.
I love it, man. Hell yeah. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. So we had some incredible donations tonight. Thank you so much.
Paul and Martin know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they do. So let's kick it off here. Pontus with a $30 donation to the One Nation Foundation. Let's see here. Big Mike Raider, $20 donation to the One Nation Foundation. J. Rowe, $10 donation.
Thank you, J. Rowe.
Let's see. Raider Ryan, $20 donation.
Thank you, Ryan.
Salvo Zen, $10 donation.
Thank you, Salvo.
Jay Moore, Salt City Silver and Black, $20 donation.
Hey, thank you, Jay.
Let's see. East Coast Raider, $10 donation.
Thank you, Greg.
John Ogle, $10 donation.
Thank you, John.
Hammer, $20 donation.
Hey, thank you, Hammer.
Raider Lorian, $10 donation. Funky Hairman, $30 donation.
Ooh, Funky Hairman. Thank you,
let's
brother.
see. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, if you hear me giggling, I'm laughing at the chat.
No, I get it. I get it. It's all good. Let's see. Mama Melissa, $10 donation.
Hey, thank you, Melissa.
Mark Barris, $10 donation.
Thank you, Mark.
Raider Truth Chicken, $20 donation.
Thank you, Raider Truth Chicken.
All right. Now let's get to the big dogs here.
Oh
my gosh, here. So let's go. CPA Joel, $150 donation.
Thank you, Joel.
Let's see. Justin Marmon. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. Holy cow. You know what? We're going to count that.
Yes, we are.
Yep. You talk for a minute there, pal.
All right. So our buddy, let's see. I want to Pal Mazik. I apologize if I've just butchered your name. He says, "Hey, respect, go Raiders. Can't wait till we take the AFC West. Thanks for the content. God bless the One Nation Foundation and their missions. Peace." Holy crap. With a $100 donation in there. Wow, Pal Mays, man, thank you so very, very much. That is, wow, that might have just launched us into an additional milestone there. Probably got Alex at Silver and Black Collectibles sending out extra jerseys tonight. Maybe I'm just speculating, but we're close enough, man. Wow, that is incredible. Thank you, brother. And while Jeff's counting up all those poker chips, I'll just take one last minute to remind you all, 100% of this money goes to the One Nation Foundation, which supports Raiders-related charities. We're supporting the good folks at Raider Dad who are taking underprivileged kids to Raider games, not only the kids, but their parental figures. And then also the good folks at the Blitnikoff Foundation, where they're taking in young women at risk of domestic violence and substance abuse, giving them safe spaces, giving them rehabilitative services. These folks are out there literally doing the Lord's work, man. And so we appreciate them so very, very much. And thank you for trusting us with your generosity and your money. Thank you all. That is absolutely incredible, man. Wow. Insane.
Yep. Yep, and Alex from Silver and Black says he's going to add that second jersey tonight.
Show him what's up.
Oh yeah, will you hand that to me, Michelle? Yeah. So we're gonna get a second signed Rich Gannon jersey here with an absolutely amazing signature right there. So yeah, so much respect to Alex at Silver and Black Sports Collectibles, and much respect to you, Raider Nation, because you made it happen there.
Boom.
So yep, so absolutely, man. So let's go.
Raider 87 with a $4.99 in there at the end. Playoffs
Oh my gosh.
bust.
Oh my gosh, are we going to count that?
I'll round them up. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll throw in $5. Man, this show's cost me $15 tonight.
That's
No, I'm
costing
kidding. That was a
more than
joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yep, there you go. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Raider D with a $10 donation. Let's see here.
Count it all up. Look
Yeah,
at
I'm
this. On the
I'm
fly.
counting
I
it
love
up. I'm
Hey,
counting
you
it
know
up.
what? We'll drag this thing out as long. It's like the money's coming in.
Oh, no doubt.
Like, hey, man. Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
So let's see there. Let's see. Pal with a $100 donation to the One
Thank you,
Nation
pal.
Foundation. Let's see who is number 10. Wyoming Raider with a $120 donation to the One
Wyo.
Nation Foundation.
Boom.
Justin Marmon, like I said, with a $100 donation to the One Nation
Justin.
Foundation. Let's see. Hooligan Nation. $200 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Hooligan. Thank you, brother.
And tonight's leader in the clubhouse
Ooh.
with a $240 donation to the One Nation Foundation. That is our buddy Yoshi.
Damn!
Holy cow, man. Can't thank you guys enough.
Let's splash the chips whenever the fuck I want.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. And so with that last $10 donation, we ended up with a perfect round $1,150 donation to the One Nation Foundation. Let's go. Holy shit, bro.
Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is unbelievable.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
Michelle. So this is for the Phil Villapiano. This is for the Phil jersey right here.
Dang. Holy shit. $1,100. How many times have we raised over $1,000?
Like 3 times,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Number 1, that is CPA Joel.
Hey, congratulations, Joel.
Well, we don't need your address. We'll just bring it to you, pal. Let's see here. Let's go Gannon.
Let's go Gannon.
Let's do a signed Rich Gannon jersey.
I'm going to grab some other stuff. We're going to give away a bunch of shit.
Yeah, go for it. Number 14, that is Hammer. Wow. Okay, Hammer. Number 3, that is Yoshi. Yoshi gets the other Gannon. All right. Yep. Let's go.
Heck yeah. I just grabbed a bunch of shit from over on the counter. Give all that stuff away.
Let's see here. So we've got Phil. We've got both of the Gannons.
Justin says, "If I win, give it to someone else, please."
No, I'm just gonna give him. We're gonna give him the cup. So Justin gets the cup. Let's see here. So let's see. Let's go. Let's do a Raider hat. Let's do this Raider hat right here. So that
we're winding down the summer swag. Let's just give a bunch of that shit away.
Yeah, we'll give a bunch of it away. So so for a hat, number 10, that is Wyoming Raider.
Hey, Wyo. Is that hat gonna be big enough? Like, he got a big old cerveza.
Well, it's
he's a big
adjustable.
fella,
He'll be all right.
He's a big guy, man.
He'll be all right.
He out there breaking logs in half with his
he is
bare hands.
What is this?
He's like Captain America.
Let's see. What is this?
I don't know. Just give it all away.
This is a One Nation Foundation jersey.
There we go. Perfect.
Number 20, that is Pal.
Hey, Pal.
All right. Let's do a jersey from Silver and Black Sports Collectibles.
Okay. Like a Mendoza jersey?
Yeah. A black Mendoza jersey.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
Wyoming Raiders says the adjustable ones aren't big enough.
Oh, okay. Well,
I told you, he's a big guy, man.
Okay, well, then he gets a jersey. He gets a Mendoza jersey.
Okay, perfect.
That is a 9. That is a 9. That is Justin Marmon. So he already won the cup.
Yeah,
he already got the cup.
You said give it to someone else.
Yeah. With that one already won too.
Okay, all right.
All right, this is for the hat. Yoshi already won too.
You're gonna get a bunch of duplicates now.
Number 4, that is Hooligan Nation.
Hey, Hooligan. Okay, now do the Mac or the car jersey.
Oh,
do one of those. Pick one.
Okay,
Either
all right.
Khalil Mack
Khalil Mack jersey.
Okay, it's not signed. It's
not signed, but it's
a nice jersey.
It's a size medium.
Yeah, and it's from
yeah,
and that's from not
Fanatics.
Image, but Fanatics. Thank you.
Yep, I already got that too.
Yeah, all right.
We're about to get a bunch of duplicates here, Michelle. It's okay. Yep, that one's already good too.
That's the only downside of giving away a bunch of shit.
4.
Grab a handful. Just start sorting. Yeah.
Yep. 10. Number 10. Yeah, we already got that.
Yeah.
A 6.
That's new.
That is J Rowe. J Rowe gets the Khalil Mack jersey.
Perfect.
Send an email. Let's see, swag@RaidersFanRadio.com. Send us your address and you will get this jersey.
That's awesome, man. That goes to all the winners tonight. So
yep, 100%.
Make sure we got your email. Stuff's going out either tomorrow or we'll do it Thursday. That way, the winners tonight have a day to get me your info. Get that stuff over to.
Oh, are we done?
Oh, do you want to give away one more thing?
Yeah, I want to give away this car jersey and then another jersey from Silver and Black Sports Collectibles.
Okay, do it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 4. Okay.
Oh my gosh, we need to have some background music going.
3. 9.
Oh my gosh.
1, 4, 3. 1, 4. 9.
You're be like, who hasn't won something?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. 20. Yeah.
Here, I'll play for whom Michelle tolls.
5.
Oh, number 5. Big Mike Raider.
Hey, congratulations, Big Mike. What's he get?
The Derek Carr jersey.
Oh, that'll fit him.
Yeah, Big Mike will fit in this medium. Maybe he'd give it to his kid.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Number 16, Funky Hair Man.
Hey,
you win a Mendoza jersey. Send us your address and your jersey size. Swag at RaidersFanRadio.com, and we will send you a jersey. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here. Huh?
Thank you, Raider Nation. We appreciate you so very, very much. All your generosity, all your donations tonight. We hit an absolute monster number tonight, and we can't thank you enough for that. Thank you for your contributions to the One Nation Foundation. And if you want to see your money in action, you can start by coming with us to go see the good folks at Raider Dad on August 27th at the last preseason game against the dreaded Santa Clara 40 Winers. As we play them in the last preseason game, hey, you might get a shot to see Fernando Mendoza in the game. Or just to see the showcase of Aiden O'Connell as they try to trade him away.
Which we've been doing for 3 years.
Well, that's true. But anyways, thank you guys so very, very much. We love you so very much. And we will see you next week, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, each and every Tuesday night, Michelle.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all of your donations. You have no idea. Even just, I know, like, sometimes you feel like it's not enough, but every single dollar counts because every single dollar goes to the One Nation Foundation, which supports Raiders-related charities. So the Raider Dad, Belitnikoff, like all of that is you are helping in every little way that you can, even with your shares and your likes.
100%, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, man, this is awesome. $1,150 tonight for the One Nation Foundation, man. Absolutely incredible. Can't thank you guys enough. That's awesome, man. Way to end the summer of swag with a bang. We still got some more stuff. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. If the One Nation Foundation is making good, then we're gonna keep on rolling, man. So tune in next week. Next Tuesday, we got more amazing prizes to give away. On behalf of Michelle, on behalf of Murph, my name's Swag Jeff. You've been listening to Raiders Fan Radio, where we take a lighter side journey into the dark side. And don't forget, boys and girls, what happens in Vegas started in Oakland.
You're damn right it did.